It's what it is.
$2 on $2. Ready? Hey!
What is going on? So we're going to try something new today. First of all, welcome to the Football Frame of Mind. Trying something new today. We're going to try to do some, I know Cam's done these in the past, but I'm going to kind of try to do like a lot of our older stuff. We're doing a live reaction to our very first video. What was the actual date of this video? Let's check it out. It says 2 years ago, June 22nd of 2023. That's a long time ago, guys. We're coming up on 3 years on the channel, doing really, really good things to you guys. But before we go any further, if you like this kind of content or you like anything related to NFL or college football, man, make sure to smash a like on this video. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And if you are on YouTube, subscribe. Hit that bell notification as well. So every time we go live like this, if we have any posts, live shows, game streams, you'll be the first one to get the notification. It saves us a lot of trouble. It helps us get this content out to a lot of other really good people as well. And hey, makes it easier for you to get our stuff. So, and also as well at the bottom, if you want to check us out across like Twitch, Facebook, X, if you like listening to our weekly shows and maybe you don't have the time to actually watch the video itself, you can always check us out on Apple, Spotify, and Amazon as well. So I haven't personally tested this out yet. I'm going to play around with the volume. If anybody's watching and you're in the comments, and for instance, like if you can't hear the video or if there's any kind of audio problems, make sure to drop it in the comments so I can do it accordingly. But let's check this out, man. It's a pilot episode. So if you guys weren't here in the beginning, mouth's getting a little dry. It was not as fancy as it is now. We had a bunch of our first episodes on Zoom. So the video quality is not the greatest. The content is always going to be really good. Just it took some time of learning how to make videos and edit. And then obviously now we're using StreamYard, so the quality is a lot better. So, but I don't want to keep talking too long. Let's check this out. First ever video on the channel. Interesting though. I remember this old the old intro song. Man, it's like so primitive compared to now. Like, you gotta understand, like, it's so primitive because like we literally started from the bottom. Like, started doing this out of nowhere, so it's pretty crazy. Here we go.
How you doing today, man?
I'm doing good, man. How about yourself?
Sitting in my freaking bed, bro. At least he's chilling in his little office area with his Lion King poster right there. But I'm chilling in my freaking bed, man, on my freaking laptop. Oh, man. Such a simpler time.
Good, man. Good. Okay, before we even get started, man, I see the LSU National Championship poster behind you, dog. I'm already upset, so
He's upset because that's year one of Brian Kelly. Thank God he's gone now, but we beat Bama in a game where a lot of people didn't think we were gonna beat them. So he's probably still a little butthurt that we got the win at that point.
we should already just let the people know who our fandom lies, like who are we religious to. You already done
I
put it
didn't
out
show
there.
my card.
Yeah, you're LSU. So for
Mhm.
me, it's Alabama. So I've
Gross.
been an Alabama fan for a while.
Hey, give him credit though. He is faithful. He's a very faithful fan. Now, a lot of people give him crap, especially when we have people on the show and they're like LSU related. They tend to kind of shit on him a little bit, but he wouldn't change up whether they were really good or really bad. Cam's a really cool dude, man.
I can't remember where it started. The origin kind of goes out of control sometimes. Sometimes I think I'm been a fan my whole life because I love elephants. Sometimes it started in high school because that's when LSU and Bama played in that national championship game.
If you guys didn't know, like, we did play ball together in high school, and that was, like he said, around that time where what's it called? The game that was called Game of the Century with LSU and Bama, a really low scoring game, but considered to be one of the best games in recent memory, just because of the overall star power in said game. Like, but that was such a cool time, man, getting to play, and we didn't even know each other. Like, well, we played ball together, but I played offense, he played defense. We didn't talk like a whole lot. Like, we had similar friend groups and stuff, but like, I don't know, it's kind of a trip down nostalgia lane, if you ask me.
So it just depends. But either way,
Yeah, we don't like to talk about that one.
no, that was a rough night. I'll be honest with you. That was a rough night for y'all.
Yeah, very much so.
Oof.
But you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. That was kind of Les Miles' fault above anything else. Like,
I think the big thing was just they should have never got off the hot seat. They should have never got off the train with Jared Lee.
yeah,
But they wanted to leave the hot hand and give it to Jefferson, and I don't think Jefferson was prepared or was who should have been leading that team. They couldn't even get past the 50-yard line until the third or fourth quarter. I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
kind of a big deal.
That's why I blame Les.
As an LSU fan, that game sucked. Because, like, you got to think, since the turn of the century, we won a national championship with Nick Saban. Should have had a dynasty with Nick Saban. Nick Saban dips and goes to Miami. Later comes back and joins Alabama, which is like the kiss of death, in my opinion. Les Miles, 2007, 2008, turns around and wins a national championship with what most people would consider to be Nick Saban's team because he recruited that senior class. And then, 3-4 years later, we're back in the conversation for a national championship. And it was already crazy because, like, how would I say this? It was already crazy because, like, we beat them in the regular season. And then Bama got a nod to be back in the national championship, which even a lot of people, like when we had Matt Moscona on our show, he was like, yeah, that shouldn't have happened. And I mean, and Cam's come out and probably like, yeah, we probably didn't, like, they probably shouldn't have put us in there, but they put them in there. And there was a lot of hype because it's like, man, well, 2 SEC teams, that's not fair, and yada, yada. But I'm like, oh, okay, what's a rematch? And we were not prepared. We were not prepared. It did not go great. And yeah, it's a national championship that, like I said before, do not really care to talk about very much. So
because I'm like, y'all literally kept the game in the regular season 9-6.
couldn't even get past the 50-yard line, bro. What a freaking stinker, by the way.
Nobody scored. So you coming into that game, you already know what's up. This is gonna be a fight. Nobody's really gonna do anything, and it was like that for.
But I'm not gonna try to linger on too many things. So we just pretty much go through talking about that national championship for like 10 minutes or whatever. Well, I'll say 10 minutes. But we're gonna skip forward to this next section right here, college football today. Let's see what we thought about that.
Process on college football today.
Well, you got to think a lot has changed in the last decade or so. You got to think they went from the BCS to doing a college football playoff when it's only 4 teams.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're thinking, okay, we've been doing that for almost 10 years now. Now we're thinking about expanding to 8 or 12 teams.
Now we're in
I think
12.
based on like top conference teams or conference winners, things like that. And now you're talking about NIL and you're talking about all these things. I personally don't have
And NIL was still like in its infant stages, I feel like at this point. This is 2023. Like it was like getting out of proportion, but like not nearly the kind of astronomical numbers and stuff we've been seeing now. So I mean, it's changed a lot. And at this point, it was still the 14 college football playoff too. So definitely a different sample size.
problem with the playoff. I think the playoffs are a cool idea as long as you structure it right and you don't have a lot of fluke teams, because I don't have a problem with conference champions getting in there, but when you have a SEC team playing against a Mountain West or a MAC team, it's not going to be much to watch. And if it is, it's definitely not going to happen all the time for sure.
And we're talking about a group of 5s and stuff getting in the playoff. And at this point, I kind of feel like, based on what I'm hearing in this video, it's like I was pretty opposed to like those teams getting in. And now I kind of feel like I'm going up to bat for the group of 5s, like especially like what happened with Tulane and James Madison. Now, should they probably put 2 teams in? Maybe not necessarily. A lot of people shit on Tulane. Tulane got blown out. Okay, things happened. But John Summerall was already out the door, so their preparation and everything was already going to be a little bit different. But when it gets to like James Madison, it's like James Madison got down like early to Oregon, like what, 30 or so, 30 plus. And then they come into the second half and they come back. Now, don't get me wrong, they lose. They still end up giving up like what? James Madison gave it like 40, almost 50 points, but James Madison came back and dropped over 30. So in regards to that, like I feel like they showed that, hey, you know, like we can still fight. And they fought back. So and a lot of people, especially guys on our network, and I'm not throwing shade at anybody, but like, oh, group of 5 tournament for a national champion, that's dumb. That's dumb. If you're gonna do all that, they might as well be FCS teams, because it's not gonna hold any weight. It's not gonna hold anything. And people are like, oh, I watch it. I'm like, that's dumb. They're FBS, bro. Like, they have to get a shot. Even if you only let 1 in and you expand to 16 teams, do not expand any further than 16, and then you can maybe put 2 in. But yeah, so it seems like my opinion may have changed a little bit in the last couple years.
Sure. And then the thing with NIL, I don't think I have a problem with college athletes getting paid, but it's really taken away from the game itself, to where players are like, oh, I can make all this money in college and I don't have to do all this and that. But it's like back in the day, it's like getting to go to college and play ball is a privilege, you know, and you had to work really hard to boost your draft stock to even get drafted to have a chance at the pros. Now it's just like these guys are making millions of dollars and then they're even made it to the NFL. So I think it's definitely put like a damper on things for sure. But
yeah, and the thing with NIL is, oh, cool. Shout out to College Sports Villains and Andrew for the love on the reaction video we're doing right now. I think my biggest thing now is like, don't have a problem with players getting paid per se. I don't. But guys are getting paid a lot of money and they don't end up contributing nothing, and then they just dip. Like, it kind of puts programs on a rock and a hard place. And I kind of feel like it should be a lot. I think me and Cam have said this before, that it should be a lot more incentive based. Like, if you're going to make it like the pros and contracts and free agency, like, make these agreements incentive based, and to where you can't transfer every year, and to get your money, like, you need to, just like how in the NFL you have like bonuses and stuff based on, oh, if you hit this amount of receptions, or if you can hit this many yards or touchdowns, or if your team makes the playoffs, like, incentive based to make more money. Like, I don't think players should be making crazy millions of dollars, because it's like, yeah, it keeps players in college longer, but it just, I don't know, it just seems counterintuitive. Like, I'm all cool with them making money because the universities make so much freaking money off of revenue and off of advertisements with like Allstate and all these like big time sponsors and stuff. Players should be making money off the name, image, and likeness. But at some point, we're going to have to reel this in, and we're going to have to get some structure to it. So
I haven't stopped watching yet.
Yeah, I agree. Like I said, it's been a decade now. A lot has changed. Like you said, I'll start with the BCS. I liked the BCS. It was simple, easy. You knew what would happen if you lost late in the season. You was probably out, except for maybe one team ever. That was Oklahoma in like 2000. They lost their conference championship and got in the national championship game. But other than that, it was a simple math. You knew if you won, you was gonna be in the national championship game, and that's what I liked about it. Obviously, sometimes you have undefeated teams. Like
and the BCS is a lot more cut. Not necessarily going to say like cutthroat, but the BCS cut a lot of hoopla out. It's like, you win, you win. You don't, like, or if you lose at the wrong time, like, you're just out. Like, Cam and me always talk about 2007. You were looking at like Missouri and like West Virginia, and they both dropped games at the worst possible times, and it just threw them out of it. The playoff, like, I just feel like there's a lot more there's just a lot more room for like arguments and this and that. And I don't know, man. Like, I like the playoff. And like I said, I would be open if you're going to expand anymore. I do 16. I wouldn't go any more. That would be it. Now, I like the idea of having like an FCS style, but I don't see the FBS adapting an FCS style. I just don't see them doing it unless the pushback is just so crazy for it. Then maybe. But I personally, we both grew up on BCS, and I didn't mind it. It's just now we're in, I forgot when the playoffs started. It's been over 10 years. Been over 10 years, and what we're in year one of 12-team playoffs. So definitely be interesting moving forward.
Not a couple years ago, but around 2004 or 5, Auburn was undefeated.
Mm-hmm.
But they couldn't get in, for some reason. So you had 3 undefeated teams, but you can only put 2 in there. So things like that but they were not common, like, it was simple. 1 versus 2, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, I like it. Now, as far as the playoffs, I like, sort of like it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's too many cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah, I think when you start talking about 8 and 10, 12 teams, now you're starting to get a little too much.
Yeah, and now we're sitting at 12 and talking about possible expansion to like freaking like 16. Like, it's crazy because we felt like 4 was already crazy, or 8 or 10. I was like, no, we'll just jump to 12. And now it's like, when is the expanding going to stop?
What's going on?
Yeah, but I'm not even talking about the amount of teams. I'm just talking about the committee period. It's a mixture
I
of
agree.
People who really don't like college football. Like, some do.
And a lot of them don't even know anything like that. I think their desire for college football is something, but like their knowledge, I feel like being questioned too.
They got some ADs in there. Tom Osborne, Nebraska,
Yep.
obviously big time coach. Tom Willingham, something like that. He was a coach at Notre Dame. So they got some guys in there that know football.
Just not enough.
But it's like half
Oof.
football guys, half
not.
business guys, like business ladies too, because there's some ladies in there. Like kind of Lisa Rice was in there. I was like,
I guess,
you know what
I
I'm
guess that
saying?
has
Like,
a lot to play with money and stuff too. I guess that's another reason why.
yeah,
And
like
I guess politics behind that as well. I guess, but
yeah, it's just like I don't like all of that. It's too.
One thing though, if you're watching live, drop W's in the chat, man, because this is something cool I want to start doing. And if you are watching live, and you don't want to drop W's. Like, what do you think about this kind of stuff? Do you like these reaction videos? How do you feel about the college football playoff? Do you rather the BCS or do you kind of rather what we have now? Like, let's get some comments in the comment section, man. Let's have some discussion.
Too much into it. You know what I'm saying? Too many results, too many different ways people can get in. Like, just
well, you got to think LSU had 2 losses last year, and they were in the discussion to possibly they were in with 1 loss, and they were almost in the discussion. Even with 2, they were almost in the discussion to maybe get in if they would have won the SEC title.
And then before last year, I think it was like we were all under the same umbrella. That's like, nah, dude, like you got 2 losses, like you're out. It was kind of almost falling under the same umbrella as BCS. Like, dog, like 1 loss is like a lot, but 2 is like, nah. And this year, had a few teams that had 2 losses, if I'm not mistaken. So I mean, the mindset has definitely changed and evolved as things have changed and expanded.
That's what I'm saying.
That's still pretty, yeah.
So it's like a lot of stuff going into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, then you look at LSU, right? They win the West, you beat Bama, and you just, you keep going, right? But they don't even get it because they got 2 losses, right? And then you look at our case, we only have 1 loss, well, 2 losses.
We're going to skip forward a little bit. I don't want to hang on these topics too long. Some of these topics are going to be a little, not necessarily irrelevant. I'm about to say irrelevant. They're going to be a little irrelevant because things have changed, obviously. Like I see a thing about college football games coming back. This is before 25 drop. This is like a year or so before 25 drop. But we're going to move on and keep going. So let's see. Our favorite eras. Now, I will say my opinion. I think I didn't do a lot of research before. I'm not even going to say I didn't do a lot of research. I don't think I put a whole lot of thought, and I didn't know what he was coming in with because this is the offseason. It's not like we're talking about games and stuff. So like some of the stuff, like the next one's like your favorite era. I don't know now if I'd say my favorite era is the one that I put in the video, but I will say like as time went on and starting to get used to like having these discussions, a lot of the stuff just starts rattling off the dome, and you start just remembering. So it was a lot different. So let's go right here. Favorite college football era.
Because unless fans understand that these players are really coming to these schools because they want to, not because they
not just based on pockets.
Yeah, see, yep. So that's my whole thing, man. So another question, man. So what was your favorite era of college football?
Ooh, I think I remember. This is like old Big 12, like air raid style.
I'd probably say like the early to mid 2000s. You had a lot of air raid, a lot of spreading the ball out. The Big 12, the SEC teams like that. You talking about guys like Colt McCoy and freaking USC with what is his name? Not Carson Palmer, guy who came after Matt Leinart and those guys. Yeah, that era, Texas Tech, a lot of those teams. Tim Tebow.
I apologize for the quality, bro, and the editing. Look, it seems really primitive now, but like, yeah, I just want to apologize. But the Big 12 was awesome, and we talk about the Big 12 all the time. Just 5 wide, air it out, Mike Leach style, just slinging the ball everywhere. It was fun.
With Florida, a lot of guys like that. It was a lot of good competition, and it was a lot more even compared to like how nowadays they're talking about doing a conference realignment and they're trying to get teams to leave and go here and there. So
yeah, true.
And this is before. Yeah, this is before. This is before the Big Ten expanded. This is before Oregon and Washington and USC. They had been in talks, which I'm pretty sure we get on. No, I think that might be a separate video. But like this is before a lot of those teams started jumping around. It's like the Pac-12 liquidates, and teams start going to the ACC, and then all these other teams are moving around Group of 5 and stuff. So definitely interesting.
True. Like I said, I really liked I say the 2000s as well. Like 2000s,
I didn't know he agreed.
Late 90s, things like that. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of good players, man, and you had some good rivalries,
mm-hmm.
But really I like the 80s, to be honest with you. Like the 80s is like my favorite.
80s was legit. The 80s was like legit, bro. I love the 80s, especially in college football and the NFL. The 80s was like none other.
Favorite time of college football because it seemed like there was a lot of money in it. Growing. These conferences was getting bigger.
Shout out to the 13 people watching live, by the way. Drop some comments, man. Let's have a discussion.
You know what I'm saying? Like you had a whole lot of stuff. You had a lot of different conferences too. Like you had the Big 8. Like Big 8 wasn't the Big 12
Old
yet.
school, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But you had the Southwest Conference, with SMU, Texas, all of them was in there.
Before the death penalty.
Conference league, you know what I'm saying? But you still had the SEC down there. You still had the ACC. You still had the Big 10.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's Big 10. But Big 10, and then you had the Pac-8 or whatever before they grew, So
it's just cool to see like the simplicity of college football, and like a lot of these kids nowadays don't know about like the history of some of these conferences and like where certain teams were. Like a kid coming up now, like my oldest is 10 years old. He don't know Nebraska was in the Big 12 or the Big 8. He don't know that, but I do. Like they don't know about the death penalty with SMU back in the day, how they had Eric Dickerson and all them guys, and they were legit. Like, it's cool and then kind of bittersweet because, like, some of these teams are moving around and you lose those rivalries. But yet, sometimes with the conference realignment, like with the SEC, for instance, you get some of those rivalries back. So, like, old Big 12 rivalries, like, you get Missouri and, like, Oklahoma, Missouri and Texas A&M and Texas. Like, you get a lot of those rivalries back. And then, like, for instance, with the SEC, teams are moving around to these new ones, and new rivalries come out. Like, LSU, Texas A&M is a really good rivalry. Texas, Arkansas sometimes seems to be a really good game. Like, and now you go, like, to the Big Ten, and Oregon's a major powerhouse, and they're a really competitive team with some of these other teams. Like, it's cool, like, to see, like, where things were and where they are now. It can be, like, kind of a double-edged sword, though. It can be really good and kind of really bad. Shout out to the 17 people watching, by the way, man. Smash that like button. Smash that like button so we continue growing. Over 37,000 subscribers, and we're trying to hit 200 million lifetime views before the end of the year. We're already at 127,000.
Still had, like, a lot of, growing to do. But before social media, it was so much stuff going on in the 80s, though, because you had Miami resurging, you know what I'm saying, coming back.
You still had Notre Dame in the picture, too.
Right, Notre Dame, they were still in the picture, you know what I'm saying? You had all these guys everywhere, you know what I'm saying, just making a name for themselves, but you had SMU cheating. At the same time that Miami is growing, then you got what's it good, like Ohio State's good, Michigan's good, like all of these, Nebraska, all of these storylines are going, like perfectly, and then you got Bobby Bowden, like secretly growing Florida State.
R.I.P. Bobby Bowden, bro. Nobody talks about him enough nowadays. Like, rest in peace. Like, one of the GOATs in college football history, what he did at Florida State and what he did for the college game as a whole, like, much respect to you, brother, because like I'm not a Florida State guy by any means, but I love Coach Bowden and I love what he did. Man, we just feel so far away from that era now.
At that time, not
Yep.
knowing that the next decade or so, that's going to be the premier program.
Yep.
Like,
Mhm.
So many different stories, you know what I'm saying? Then you got, like I said, I want to say Nick Saban growing at that time, you know what I'm saying? Being a graduate assistant.
He
Like
was
all
young.
these people that you know now really kind of made their bones in the 80s, man.
Mhm.
And,
Something I will say again, like, I'm sorry, I keep pausing the video, but I want this video to last. Like, it's a live stream. I don't want it to be like a 20-minute video. But, like, what I pride myself and what Cam prides himself and what we pride ourselves in as a whole, we're very analytical. We look through the lines. We look at the numbers. Like, we want to be your number one alternative. And, like, we like offering a perspective that, like, a lot of these other podcasts aren't going to offer you. Like, you're not going to get these perspectives. You're not going to get this vibe. You're not going to get these different sides of the spectrum. Like, you're not going to get that. So if you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe, man. Like, we've come a long way. The quality has gotten tremendously better, but the content was already king, and it's continued to get better and better.
So, like I said, man, the 80s was exciting, man. So that was my favorite era. So,
And we about to move on to college football. If you guys don't know, I was an advocate for a long time about college football getting a game. If you've been under a rock, college football didn't have a video game for over a decade. We were stuck playing NCAA 14 and before. And this is about a year or so prior. Because we getting teased with it for like 4 or 5 years that we were going to get a game. And it was starting to look like, man, I don't know if we're really going to get one. So we're going to go start talking about college football 25. This is before it came out. We talking about what we expected, what we wanted to see, and so on. So let's see what we had to say.
we moving into this new age of video games, right? A lot of our favorite video games are coming back. Seen Mortal Kombat the other day. Obviously, we had some new games as far as consoles out. You know what I'm saying? Making the game even more realistic.
Yep.
So since we're on the subject of college football, how you feel about this college football EA game coming out?
I was very outspoken about this, and I really did not want EA to completely drop the ball because I would have been furious. Like a big majority of us wanted this game back. We just didn't know what to expect because hadn't gotten the game since 2013. So,
Man, my number one worry is it's going to be a copy and paste of Madden.
I was scared.
But from a lot of the guys and sources I've been watching and hearing from, they're trying to make it as different as possible. It's not going to be as money driven. I think Ultimate Team and stuff like that's still going to be a thing, but they're taking the time to go to these universities.
And the vibe is way different. The game doesn't play the same. The vibe is different, and the atmosphere is awesome, by the way.
And
especially in this year's game, 26.
Getting crowd sounds, they're getting the different animations, they're getting the mascots, they're getting a lot of these things updated. You got to think we haven't gotten a game since 2013. And since then, what in the last 2-3 years or so, you've had modders come out and they've revamped that game. And we've gotten updated jerseys, updated rosters, things like that. And obviously, it's not up to par with what we see today, but it gives people at least something to hold on to. Because, you got to think that's something that a lot of us grew up with and kind of hold in a good space in our heart, So I'm really hoping that they take the time. Obviously, it was supposed to come out last year, the year before, but it seems like they're trying to take their time and get it right.
And it kept getting postponed, bro. Like I don't have the sources right here in front of me, but at least 2 to 3 times we swore, because I think we were gonna get it. We were gonna get it in like 2022. It got postponed to like 2023. Then got postponed again till 2024. And I remember being in those circles and talking to people, and we're all like, dude, if they postpone it again, like I don't think we're getting it. So there was a lot of anticipation, but there was a lot of scrutiny waiting had EA didn't do it or really dropped the ball.
Right, because I don't know about you, but I hate when they they put out a game and it's either glitchy or they haven't fixed all the bugs
Not
or
finished.
a lot of the things we're asking for aren't getting put in there. But I'm hopeful and hoping for the best.
Okay,
Cam got
me
this
too. I'm excited, but I'm not. I'm not. I'm excited about it because I'm like, okay, we finally coming back to where we were, you know, back in 2013, 14, like that, you know. But let's be honest, it wasn't going good 2013 and 14 anyway. You know what I'm saying? It was trending, you know, it wasn't like what it used to be. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Let's just say
yeah, not around like 06 and stuff like that where they were still innovating and adding on and stuff.
exactly. That's my
And I agree with him. Like, they really pulled back a lot, and they weren't like giving us a whole lot to go off of. Like, oh yeah, because you started getting like Ultimate Team and stuff, and the graphics and stuff are cool. But like a lot of the features and stuff you had, like Road to Glory was cool, but like I feel like Road to Glory really hit like its peak in like NCAA 10 and 11. I feel like after that it kind of got stagnant. And the same thing with Dynasty, because Cam will tell you in Dynasty the features and stuff were like way different, and they took a lot of stuff out. You know.
thing. So it wasn't going good. So for me, I'm excited to have it back, but I'm still not. Anytime EA Sports says that they doing something, I don't get too excited about it no more.
Because EA be slacking, bro. They be lacking. And then, like this year, they put all this effort into Madden to make sure they renew the exclusive license with the NFL just so we can't get an NFL 2K game.
Because
Don't have
they
the highest expectations.
No,
Nope.
not at all.
For good
'cause
reason.
Madden is the same. It's been the same for years. You know,
Yeah.
like I mean, yeah, the Frostbite engine is cool because the tackles are like
Yeah.
not the same, but it's just not. It's just not what it used to be. I mean, I could play Madden all day, franchise mode.
And he still does, bro. You guys should go check out. He got NFL Head Coach Series, Dynasty Series. Cam is always doing something. The dude could play PS2 for a week straight if you let him. Like, it's crazy. Oh, gosh. So I'm going to keep playing this one for a little bit longer. Then we got top 5 college football quarterbacks, and then we got our closing argument section. And we might hop into another video too, but we'll see. I definitely am not looking forward to my top 5 because I feel like I just did it on a whim, and now I have a much better list.
Play now, whatever mode you play, you could play it all day because it was interesting. You could go to different modes, you could go to different things. Then you had the draft classes. You could put your own players on Madden. Like
you got hella draft classes.
You can import you guys from college into Madden and do a superstar mode too.
Exactly. So if it's not interactive like that, I'm not.
And all I hear is her talking in the background on my camera. Man, let's stop talking, bro. But like before I had my freaking office and stuff, so
Not really gonna put anything past EA Sports. You know what I'm saying?
I'll definitely agree with you.
Yeah, you know. So like I said, once I see
let's move on to our top 5 quarterback thing. Let's see. Kind of embarrassed, but like I'm gonna start doing this where like I'm gonna go back on like some of our prediction videos. Like I'm probably maybe today or tomorrow. I'm probably gonna go back to like our preseason stuff from like before this season, and I'm gonna see how bad we did because I feel like I did bad this year. But let's move on.
Do it right by the fans this time. Listen to us all, you know. So
here we go.
This morning when they didn't even want to give it to me.
So this last segment is the most important segment
dog.
of the day.
It's also we used to do this. Man, it's kind of weird. I haven't talked to him about this in forever, but like we used to do every show. We'd always have like a top 5 at the end of every video. So like if you go back to like the oldest, like don't go to the live section, but if you go to like the videos on the YouTube channel, and you go to like start at the oldest. Feels like for a while, I don't think we did it during the season, but like our oldest videos, every single video, we'd have a top 5 segment. Literally. And I don't know, we might have to reincorporate that back. That was a really cool thing. I forgot all about that.
top 5 quarterbacks in college football.
Oof.
It's tough.
Oh,
I know it's tough.
I don't. Yeah. See, look at my face. Like, I'm embarrassed now because I already know this is probably a terrible list. I didn't have any time to think about it. It was literally off the dome, and I'm just so stupid.
It's a tough one.
It's tough.
But
we
I
going?
gotta ask.
Are we going off of as a full body of work, or like because some of these guys they have like a season or two where they really like put everything together, or are we just talking about just everything? I guess.
Everything. Because,
Okay.
people like Cam Newton, 1 year. But
Yep.
he's still top dog. And you got people like Tebow. Who got
Tebow.
4 years. Still top dog. You know what I'm saying? Even if you call it 1 year, it don't even matter. You're still a top dog because you got it, So
Mhm.
yeah,
She's still talking,
it's
dog.
tough.
She won't stop talking in the background.
Because you're trying to be considerate and try to get all like errors, but I feel like over time, like the quarterback position has gotten a lot better, especially like in the last 20 years or so. So I don't want to discount guys from the 70s, 80s, 90s, but at the same time, it's kind of like, man, like there's a lot of guys you don't want to discount out of that.
I mean, but yeah,
Shout out to the 17 people watching, by the way.
we look at the like 60s, 70s and stuff like that. Like that's
The game was a lot different.
But yeah, they weren't the quarterback wasn't the thing that drove the team. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? All you had to do
Sure.
was make sure you didn't lose the game for us. That's it.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So many running backs came out of the 70s, man. Like, because why? Their quarterback just handed them the ball and didn't mess it up. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So, like I said, I just think, yeah, having some 70 guys on your list is considerate, but you have to understand they ain't gotta be in order like one, just like your top
Yeah, just
five
yeah.
quarterbacks.
Oh, that's almost impossible to do right there.
Here we go. Oh man, I don't think I put them in order. This is a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Uh, I think you got to put Tebow on top 5. Just
Agreed.
consistency, knows how to win, knows how to get his team
From an LSU fan, I love Tim Tebow. Hated when we played him, but love Tebow.
together, knows how to rally the troops. You got to put Joe Burrow top 5.
Ooh, Joe Shiesty. Yeah. I don't know if he's top 5 ever, though. I think top 5 he's got the top season ever. I don't think he's top 5 college football quarterback ever, though. I don't know about that.
I don't think anybody's had that quick of a turnaround.
But, I mean, it was a crazy story. We're going to have to probably make that into a video again.
Ever.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't even like him, but he was bad. He was bad. I can't even lie. Can't even lie to you.
I feel like if he would have had more time, I would have said Johnny Football. Because of the stuff that guy could do.
What could have been, bro? What could have been? Johnny Football is still probably my favorite college football quarterback ever, honestly.
You played in a really loaded conference in a really hard time. Everybody was really good.
It took it by storm, man.
Well, you
went into Tuscaloosa and beat Bama and won the Heisman as a freshman, bro.
Georgia, LSU, Alabama, guys like that, and just making it look flawless.
Yeah, he clown. I ain't even gonna lie to you. He clown.
He still talks the same to this day, bro.
I hated that little dude, man. I hated him. I'm like, man,
every time you feel like you have it wrapped up, nope, he's getting out and he's slinging it 40.
Like, dude, you beat us in Tuscaloosa, dog.
If you haven't watched that game, go watch. Even if you're just gonna watch the highlights, dude went bananas against Bama at home. Beat Nick Saban at home, like insane as a freshman.
I was like, yeah, that's his Heisman.
It's like you got that.
He got it already.
I'm thinking because like a lot of people will say Ohio State, but like I feel like Ohio State's quarterbacks are pretty overrated in my opinion.
I mean,
yeah, I say this, everybody but Dwayne Haskins, rest in peace. Dwayne Haskins.
He's been gone that long? Wow, he's been gone that long? Man, rest in peace, Dwayne Haskins, and condolences to your family. But, like, man, it's been that long. It's insane. How long has it been? Has it really been, like, 3 years, bro? Hold up, because I feel like I need to know this. Hold up. Haskins. He's been gone 2022, so almost 4 years is insane. I'm sorry, but rest in peace, brother.
Haskins was like my favorite
Man.
dude.
He was good, though.
That's a dude. He balled out, man. He had 50 touchdowns, man. Man, he was my favorite dude. I thought he was gonna be I thought he was gonna be good in
that. Had to correct himself real quick.
Just didn't transition, that's all. And he probably didn't get put in a good situation going to Washington either.
Yeah, agreed. Agreed.
Man, that's really hard, dude.
That's
Question.
tough.
I know, man. I know.
Honestly, if I'm just gonna throw a name out there, I'll throw Matt Leinart out there.
That's cap. Matt Leinart was legit, but I don't know about that.
Okay.
Because
Nah.
with that high pitched offense
Hey,
with
but he was a lefty, though. I'm a lefty. I love me some lefties.
Bush.
He
mean-
got two natties too. And a Heisman.
Mm-hmm.
So
Two natties and a
I'm not mad at that. So definitely not mad at that.
I can't think of a fifth one, man. That's a real tight race.
Man. You can
What you
throw
think?
anybody in there. Anybody.
Mm.
Just don't throw no Bama quarterbacks in there.
No Bama quarterbacks, huh? Shout out to the 17 people watching, though. By the way, y'all keep the views coming. Then right when I said that, y'all drive down to 15. Come on, man, y'all lacking, bro. Come on.
No, that wasn't intended at all.
Don't throw no Bama quarterbacks in there, man. Because before we got all these dudes that know how to throw, AJ McCarron's not on the list.
No, he's not.
No, he was a good system quarterback.
Yeah, don't throw Greg McElroy in there. None of that.
I'll go Vince Young. Let's throw Vince Young in there.
I'll admit that he ain't no top 5 quarterback.
We'll put Vince Young in 5.
Wow, that's exactly what I was hoping you would go with. I was hoping.
Hey, I just dropped a reaction short earlier on Facebook. If you guys want to check it out, Vince Young's a college football legend. What he did in that Rose Bowl, crazy. I wish that his NFL career would have been more, but yeah. Let me see. Let me hold on. I'm getting a McDonald's order apparently. Sweet tea. Easy ice. All right. Sorry about that. I got offered food. Shout out to the 21 people watching. Let's go. Come on. Smash that like button. Let's get some comments. Let's get through this video. So we finishing with Vince Young on my list.
You go with him. All right. Nah, that's cool. That's cool. I like that. All right. So my top 5 is.
I don't even remember who Cam. I'm pretty sure Cam's got Tommy Frazier. I don't remember anybody. I think he probably puts Cam Newton. I don't remember who he got though.
I'm gonna go 5. I'm gonna go Joe Burrow.
Okay, he showed Joe Shiesty some love. Okay, Cam.
I'm gonna go Joe Burrow 5. I can't even lie. Like he clown, man. I don't even know how many touchdowns he had, but
dude had. Let me see. Hey Siri. How many touchdowns did Joe Burrow have in his senior season at LSU? 60 touchdowns, bro. Insane. And they keep freaking shaming on Mendoza because his numbers are nothing compared to his.
Seems like he was just throwing them just because.
Mm-hmm.
Just because.
It's like I can do it. Let's just do it.
Yeah, I'll be good.
It helps when you get 2 first-round pick receivers too. I mean,
and a first-round running back.
Yeah.
And a third-round tight end.
Yeah.
And you got a really good offensive line.
Terrence Marshall went 3rd round, and he didn't even finish the season the next year. So that lets you know how good that team was.
Who else you got, Cam?
And we
I'm curious to see who else he's got. And I don't know if you guys can hear my voice while the actual video is playing, but this is really cool. I'm really gonna start doing this more on the regular.
He's starting on defense. Defense was clowning. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't even gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Being a Ravens fan, I love me some Patrick Queen. But we're talking quarterbacks.
Yeah, he ain't love no Patrick Queen no more after he leaves and goes to Pittsburgh. But hey, guess who's in the playoffs right now? Pittsburgh, not Baltimore. So sorry, Cam. But I hope they get Robert Saleh as their head coach. That'd be such a good fit in Baltimore since they fired Harbaugh. Who else you got though?
So all right, Joe Burrow's 5 for me. 4. I'll go
Cam Newton, maybe.
I'll go Danny Warford.
Danny Werfel's a cool pick. I had a chance to buy a Mitchell and Ness jersey like his. Oh, she's so sweet. I love my wife. Danny Werfel.
Yeah, that's a good one. I didn't think about that one.
Danny Warford 4. I like what he did in his Heisman year. Shoot, all his years for real. He was absolutely clowning, man. Clowning. I mean, that offense was quick, fast. I mean, shoot, how many games in his Heisman year did he actually play in the fourth quarter? Like, those games was
realistically forgot he won the Heisman, to be honest.
over with.
Got it
He
done
was up
quick.
40. A bunch of games. Like, they was clowning the SEC. Couldn't nobody stop him. Nobody. Tennessee with Peyton Manning? Nope. And already, man. I mean, you lead your team. You know, I think they went to the Rose Bowl the year before, and then the Rose Bowl was the championship game again, you know, next year. So, you know, you got that under your belt. Then you single-handedly beat the greatest team to ever play, you know, USC that year. You know, everybody was like, you know, they gonna win. They
Okay,
better
so he's talking about Vince Young. I skipped, but that makes sense.
than teams in the 50s. They better than teams in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? Some of the best teams ever. 92 Bama. They talking about they better than them. And I like me some Tebow, man. Then, like you say, he's a leader. He's
dude, like people forget, like the young kids. Damn, my bad. Hold up. Oops. Oops, my bad. Open the Facebook. Kids nowadays don't know how legit Tebow was because they see his NFL career and they're like, "Oh, it's Tebow. Like, he's just a Christian and he sucked in the NFL, but he was legit at Florida, bro. Like legit.
He's everything you wanted. You know what I'm saying? Everything you wanted in a quarterback, man. Like leader, great athlete. You know what I'm saying? And people don't understand how important he was to Bama being.
Oh, that's another good one.
I back myself into a corner. I'm tough.
A little bit.
A little bit. I'm definitely. But the number one quarterback for me, if I had to pick.
Now I kind of seen the pictures when I was scrolling, but I'm almost positive because we used to do a lot of like 1A, 1Bs. I'm pretty sure he's got Tommy Frazier and Cam Newton, but we'll see.
One. I'm thinking so many, bro. So many good quarterbacks,
Tough,
man.
bro.
I'm telling you, man. I'll go with. I'm gonna say RG3. I'm like.
Oh, that's another good one.
Not RG3. Great season, Cam, but come on, bro.
Yeah, but not number one.
Nope.
He ain't doing nothing.
Yep.
I don't think he's 5. He might be top 10, 15.
Yeah, definitely top 10.
I don't know about that.
Number one. I want somebody that's won a lot and got a lot of yards too.
Case Keenum, just playing.
I ain't well, I'm prepared for one.
Shouldn't have gave numbers.
Number one.
Who's number one, Cam? Get on with it.
Go with
Who is it?
yeah, who's his name, bro?
Oh, I think he calls him something different than his name. I forget what he calls him.
Dude from Nebraska,
He ain't gonna call him
Armstrong.
Oh yeah.
Tommy
I'm
Armstrong.
gonna go with him.
He calls him Tommy
Armstrong
Yeah.
from Nebraska. That's gonna be my number one quarterback.
Yes, he had to add the
If
name.
I had to pick one,
Tommy
because
Armstrong.
my man did it all, man. He was an orchestrator
good,
of
though.
a triple option, man, and he could do it all. He could do everything. He could pass. He could run. He was fast, man. Like,
So freaking good. Those 90s teams with Osborne as a coach, legit.
the show he put on in that championship game against Florida was wild, man. He got one of the craziest runs I think I've ever seen. Like, he was like 8 guys grabbing him, and he still broke free. So
Mhm.
definitely Tommy Armstrong. I like him a lot.
Pretty sure he's gonna have a 1B though. Too bad it's not
Honorable mention.
Armstrong.
Honorable mention. I say Cam Newton
Oh,
is
okay.
definitely gonna be
Honorable mention. Damn, okay. So I misinterpreted it.
on the list. I would have put one of those Houston quarterbacks on there.
Keenum.
Andre Ware.
Andre Ware was legit. Such a wasted NFL career though. Detroit ruined him.
Put him on there. RG3. Baker Mayfield too. I would
Baker was good.
put him up.
Yeah, that's another good one.
Yeah.
Oof. These pictures, Cam. We gotta fix the pictures, bro. They blurry. I'm just playing.
You know what I'm saying? We'll put him on there. Andrew Luck was good.
Hella good. It's supposed to be the next Peyton Manning.
He was good.
Yeah, just didn't get a whole lot accomplished besides I think maybe winning the conference, I think. Maybe
Yeah.
Dude, they were Stanford. You ain't gonna do that much.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But pure passing was good.
Oh,
Dan Marino was cold.
Our favorite quarterback on the channel.
At Pitt, he was cold at Pitt. Shoot.
He threw a lot of picks in college, though. And I was just watching the Football Life video with him the other day. That was a lot of concerns about Marino coming out of Pitt. But boy, baller. I've got his I'm not gonna get it right now, which I plan on doing if anybody's been watching the channel, I've been collecting NFL jerseys for a while now. At some point, I've been trying to collect every single team. I don't know if I'm gonna do exactly that, but I'm waiting for my collection to be a bit bigger. And then we're gonna do like a live video reaction to all my jerseys. I'm gonna do like a jersey reveal video, and you guys will get to see everything. I'll get to leave comments and all that good stuff. So
Roger Staubach, even though that's like old school Navy,
but let's get to the closing arguments, and I might hop in another video. So let's see what this ends.
You know what I'm saying? But wasn't that guy. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, but I like Trevor Lawrence though. I think Clemson is in a weird spot right now. In a weird spot.
Yeah, they still in a weird spot right now. This year did not go how it was supposed to for them at all.
Because the world around them in that conference is changing, whether it be conference alignment, whatever. But not even looking at that, looking at the teams in a conference that's getting better, keep that program afloat,
So I think that's where we can cut it with this video. It's just kind of closing arguments like we do in every video. Let's look through some of this other stuff. I don't know if we're gonna watch another video today, but let's go back and just scroll through some of this older stuff. See, look, if you guys are not already subscribed to the Football Frame of Mind, we are at over 128 million views now, lifetime, man. That's thanks to you guys. It's not being boastful. It's not anything like that. But over 10,000 videos. Thanks to you guys. Like I said before, we do a bunch of community posts. Oh, yeah. Do not forget, we are going to be live this Sunday talking about the National Championship and talking about the NFL playoffs. We're going to have interview time from our guy coaching me and Cam's former alma mater. Wednesday, January 14th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we're going to be interviewing Terrebonne High School football head coach Tyler Lewis. It's going to be our third installment in the interview time series, so you definitely want to check that out. Really doing some really good stuff there. Let's see. Obviously, we have all of our live sections where we are live currently. Daily shorts, shorts upon shorts upon shorts. So let's go to the older video section. Let's just see if we have any comments. No current comments. So we're going to go to oldest. See, this is like, and look at all these series. The draft series that Cam has. We did a fantasy draft. Let's go oldest. So we're going to go oldest videos. So we got, this is the quarterback segment in the video. We talk about college football realignment. And if any of you guys see a video here that you want us to end up reacting to, whether it be me, Cam, or both of us, definitely let me know. You know, we got a college football wrap-up show because we ended up doing all the conferences like we did with an ACC breakdown. This is an SEC receiver video. We got the top 5 Big Ten head coaches of all time, ACC DBs, top 5 upsets. Like, look at some of this stuff. And then, we have some of our original freaking breakdowns, NFC South quarterbacks, NFC West breakdown. Look at all this stuff, man. We got so much really good stuff from them. Top 5 NFC North running backs. This is when, I think this is when Colorado left. They announced they were going to the Big 12, if I'm not mistaken. We got top 5 AFC South head coaches. I'm probably going to be doing this. If y'all haven't watched the What If series, we haven't done it in a little while. Definitely check those out. It's in its own playlist. I'm going to show you guys. But look at these old games. Top 10 NFL quarter. We're probably going to have to revise this, but I'm going to end up pulling this video up soon too. This video, the What If series with the AFL, NFL, that was a really good one. When we had the sponsorship with BetUS a few years ago. Got some really cool stuff. Freaking mock draft. I think I did that mock draft by myself. NFL free agency. Some of these videos, look at these crazy videos, bro. Things have come so far. Atlanta, which I thought was a big deal. Crazy. Yep. I remember trying to make that into a short, and I had no idea how to do it. Would have been much better as a short. Let's see. I don't know if we're gonna react to anything else today. I might do another reaction later. Because I kind of want to do whether it be a fantasy draft or just something and then you start seeing we stop doing regular videos and we start getting into this is all his series. So if you guys want to go to our playlists, dude, I might react to. We got a bunch of stuff to react to. I'm probably gonna pick this. My bad. Okay. Got a bunch of unboxing videos. I might react to some of that. Got a Road to Glory series in here. I was doing Madden moments. If you guys want to check out our preseason breakdowns, we have an NFL breakdown playlist. We have a college football breakdown playlist. Our interview time stuff. We have 2 interviews in here. Have 2K5. We got Madden 06, Madden 07. You want to check out our old mock draft series. We have a lot of really cool stuff in here that I think is pretty dope, to be honest with you. I think it's really cool. Got some really good stuff in here. Definitely check out the interview. That's going to be really cool. And y'all should give, where's the video at? So it's not here. It's because we're live right now. But they have a video when you first pop up. It's got this thumbnail up here. So watch it. It's just kind of an introductory. For 10,000 videos is so crazy, bro. 37,000 subscribers, over 10,100 videos. Like, it's really good. But I think this is probably where we're going to call it wraps for today. If you guys do like these reaction videos and you want us to keep doing them, please smash the like button and leave some good comments, man, because that goes to show that you guys like this kind of stuff and that we can keep doing it. Because I would really like to react to some older stuff, like some of our predictions, our what if series. I'll probably do some of the pack openings and stuff. I think that's some really cool stuff. But before we go anywhere, man, like I said, like, follow, subscribe across all platforms, not just YouTube, man, but Facebook, X, Twitch. We're on Instagram, TikTok. If you like listening to our live shows, make sure to check us out on Amazon, Apple, and Spotify as well, man. Really good stuff. Make sure to check us out live tomorrow, Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to be discussing the current matchup for this year's College Football National Championship. We're going to be reacting to the wild card round of the NFL playoffs, as well as predicting the national championship and predicting the divisional round of the NFL playoffs as well, man. It's going to be really good. It's going to be really, really fun. Really enjoyed doing this. We couldn't be here without you guys, so thank you to, obviously, God. Thank you to Jesus for allowing us to have this platform. And also, thank you for allowing him to be able to talk to all you guys, all of our awesome viewers across all the awesome platforms. You guys are awesome. Let's try 2026 and try to get 50,000 subs before the end of the year. And let's try to hit 200 million views lifetime before the end of the year. We're already over 37,000 subs, and we're almost to 130 million lifetime views. So we can't get there without you guys. So like, follow, subscribe, smash them comments, man. We love talking to you guys. And if you guys really like this kind of content, I might do another reaction today. But love you guys. I hope to see you guys soon. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. Check out the NFL playoffs today and tomorrow. And after you're done with your playoffs, come check us out tomorrow live, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll see you guys soon. And you have an awesome day.